So a little bit earlier today, I finished one of these. This is a size 9 fine silver half-ounce Serenity prayer, like AA sobriety token round. Usually these are made out of plastic or steel. I got a hold of some that are fine silver, and I had a customer who ordered one with the Serenity prayer facing out and one with the other side facing out. So we're going to go ahead and start on this one. I just wanted to show you guys the finished one a little bit first. I think it came out really very nice. It's quite comfortable. I like it a lot. We'll go ahead and get started on this next one here. If you guys want to check out my website, see some of the coin rings I make, I do encourage you to visit the link I've pinned down here. And if you have any questions while I work, feel free to ask. We're going to go ahead and get started on this one. And don't feel shy. You can tap the screen if you're enjoying the live. There's nothing wrong with that. We're going to hammer this on through here. This is going to punch a hole right in the middle of the coin for us. Perfect. There's our little triangle center punch. We'll set that aside for now. There is our round so far. And this one's going to have this side facing out. Thanks for the heart, man. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. The next step is to clean up that cut edge we just punched through. It's pretty sharp, so we're going to use a deburring tool to clean that up real quick. Okay.
How's it going?
Pretty good.
Are you live?
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, coin ring group. My friend's mom don't stop calling me just now. I'm gonna turn my phone off.
Alright.
But just know, I'm gonna be at Shane's for an hour.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you too. Thumbs up from thumbs up. Gotta love it. Gets me every time. Hey, thumbs up. Are you a bot? Are you a real person? Is there somebody out there just thumbing up lies? Or is it like, are you a robot? How will I ever know? Okay, give me 2 thumbs up if you're a real person. There we go. Nice. I believe you. I believe you. You're just always so quiet. Here's our first fold. So that's exactly what a robot would say. Isn't it, guys? Well, for anybody who's just joining in, I'm Coin Ring Maker. I make coins into rings. Make a bunch of different types of coin rings. If you'd like to check out some of my finished work, there's a shop link on my profile. I'll go ahead and pin one in the chat here in a second. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. And if you just want to hang out and watch, make sure to tap the screen. It makes me feel good. Gives me that little boost. Serotonin every time I see those hearts flap on the screen. So if your fingers aren't doing anything, you know, I'm just saying, tap that screen. Here is our coin so far, coming along really nicely. Come back over here and do a little bit more folding. How long is my wait list? It's pretty well open. So I make coin rings every day, so I stay pretty caught up. Most people get their orders within about a week. So it usually takes me about like up to 3 days to make your ring, and then depending on like where you are, shipping is usually about 4 days. Some people get it a little sooner. Sometimes it takes a little longer. That's really UPS. I work pretty quickly. Every order I get is pretty exciting. My coin rings range from $30 up to $300. I'll go ahead and pin my website link down here if you guys want to check it out. It really depends on the coin I'm working with. So this is a fine silver Serenity prayer. The Serenity prayer is on one side. AA sobriety token, and this customer actually ordered 2 of these, so I've got a finished one over here. He got one with the prayer on the outside, which I think came out really, really nice. And we're working on the one with the other side facing out now. Yeah, as long as you get an accurate ring size, my ring is going to fit comfortably. The only time I have complaints is when people try to like size their finger using like tape or string or something weird like that. As long as you like visit a jewelry store or have an accurate ring size, the ring's going to fit really very comfortably. So I really am a stickler for getting the ring the size the customer asks for. Yeah, no problem. If anybody else has any questions, feel free to ask. And if you want to check out the shop, again, there's a link in my profile, or you can tap on this link down here, and you'll still stay on this TikTok live, and you can like hear me talk and stuff, but you can surf my store at the same time. See if there's something on there you might like. What kind of ring tool is that? So I'm working with a couple different tools right now. The big thing this is on, that I'm like moving up and down, this is called a 1-ton arbor press. This is a 17-degree reduction die, and this is a 17-degree folding cone. This is a composite cone. So most of the folding cones you're going to see are going to be steel. This one's a composite, and I use this one with fine silver because it's just a bit softer, and I really don't want to mash up the details with steel. So this is why I'm using that. How many steps to go from a flat coin to a ring? I haven't really counted. Maybe 15, 20. I don't know. I have little things I do while I make my rings that other people might not do. I don't know. So we got to punch a hole in it. So that's number one. Then we got to deburr that hole because it's going to be sharp. Then we anneal, and then we do our first and second fold, and then we put it on the ring stretcher, and then we reduce it a little bit for shape. Then we get rid of the inside lip, and then we size it and polish it. So 10-ish steps, I guess, if you really go down to like the bare basics, something like that. No, there's no gems in it. And along the way, I'll anneal multiple times, so that's not just a one-time thing. So as you work on it, it's going to work harden and get brittle. So you want to make sure the metal stays soft. Makes things a lot easier. Reduces your chance of splitting the ring. If anybody else has any questions, feel free to ask. If you'd like to check out the store, I've got a shop link in my profile. You can also go directly to buycoinrings.com. It's pretty easy to remember. The Don't Tread on Me ring, what's the difference between the silver and the snake side? I have two Don't Tread on Me rounds. Are you talking about the half ounce, or are you talking about the 1 ounce? I saw one random YouTube video of a guy make a quarter into a ring, and it seemed like an interesting challenge. It seemed like it would be a little fun, and I've fallen in love. I've been doing it every day pretty much for the last 3 years. Oh yeah, quarters is what I started with, so I have a lot of different types of quarters on my website. 90% silver quarters, copper clad quarters, state quarters, pick your day quarters. Lots of quarters to choose from. We also have half dollars, different size fine silver rounds, quarter ounce, half ounce, 1 ounce. there's lots to pick from. Yeah, this one's a 1/2 ounce. Oh, you're talking about the 1/2 ounce Don't Tread on Me round? Let's pull one out. So this is the 1/2 ounce Don't Tread on Me round. This is my current favorite ring to make. It's really nice. This is fine silver, super nice detail. This is what the head side looks like. And this is the other side. This one has 2023 on it. I actually have 2 designs for these that have different tails. No, that's the 2023. I guess these are all the same. Huh, never mind. Mostly I just work on U.S. currency and silver rounds. There's some legal issues with working with other countries' currency, so I don't really want to get in any trouble, so I just work on the U.S. coins. My neighbor made one for me, and I was intrigued, so I had to figure out how to make them. Been making them ever since. Dude, they're pretty fun. I'm going to give you a follow and check out your work. Not everybody can be a coin ring maker, but almost every coin ring maker I've made has been pretty damn cool. So you gotta have a special kind of patience to do it, I think. You have to really enjoy it. Like if you get frustrated with it, you're not gonna get any good at it. I've seen a lot of people go and buy all the fancy tools and then get frustrated and quit. It's a real shame. That's where I got most of my tools, though, was from people who gave up too early, thought they could get the hang of it in 2 weeks. That's a good way to pick up jewelry making tools, I tell you what. I'm not currently taking custom orders. I'm waiting until school starts so I can spend a bit more time with my kids during the summer. But I think in about 2 weeks or so, once school starts, I will open that back up. If you can just reach out to me, then we can work something out. Yeah, it looks really nice with the prayer on the outside. That's the first time I've done it like this. Almost everybody wanted it with recovery facing out, but I think the prayer looks really cool, especially when you wear it. It like kind of faces you, so you can read half of the prayer just looking at it, and the other half by flipping your hand. It's pretty cool. What's a starter die set to buy? So I started with just quarters, and you can get pretty far with 0.9 1-inch 17-degree die. I got mine from Legacy Brand Tools. This is the first die I ever bought, and I'm still using it 3 years later. It looks brand new, and you can do a lot with this in quarters. There's a bunch of stuff you can do. Almost all my coins are double-sided, so as you can see on the inside here, you've got all that detail as well as on the outside. I really try to keep as much of the original coin detail as I can on the ring itself. And if you guys would like to check out some of my work, I do recommend visiting my shop. It's linked on my profile. You can go to coinringmaker.com, buycoinrings.com, or just tap that pinned link down there. And you can still hang out on this live and go check out my shop. We're going to stretch this a little bit more now. Stretched out, got a real nice cone shape on it. Then we'll tape it up and start reducing. This tape's going to help protect the detail on the ring as we send it through this die. You really don't want to have a lot of metal on metal contact. That's why I use this blue paper towel on the stretcher too. Help preserve the coin details, keep them nice and sharp and not mash them up. There we go, we got our protective tape on there, and we'll do this one as an overhead view over there. Usually I get a little closer. We'll try this. Pushing this. This is a perfect 10 die, so it's about 3 degrees, and we're pushing it through there slowly, getting a little smaller and smaller. Really cool how the details show up on the tape like that. Pretty cool. This is going to be a size 9, so we're going to go down, use maybe not quite yet, but we will be using that other die here in a second. Tape on it. Do you guys prefer this like overhead view, or do you want me to get a little closer to the press so you can see what I'm doing? Let me know. Or does it not matter? Do you just not care? Entirely possible. Should fit in there pretty good now. We're just slowly making this smaller and smaller. That should be pretty good. Go a little closer with the view. All right, we'll get closer next time we use the dies. Take all this fun tape off of here and see how she's looking. Not too bad. Alright, so the next step is going to be to get rid of this bit of extra metal right there, that lip right there. So we're going to start cutting that away. Do it to it. Where'd I get the ring holder? I got it from this guy right here, Moneymaker Coin Crafting. You can find him on Etsy. Just search for Moneymaker Coin Crafting. You want to take a screenshot of that? It's a pretty good tool. You're supposed to be able to hold coins in this part, but I usually end up hitting it with this with the coins. But as far as holding rings, like, it's super helpful. I used to have to hold them with my other hand and I'd be all shaky and crap. This is a lot easier, a lot steadier. And I can get a better view of what I'm doing. Get my other hand out of the way. I really like it. This is the second one I bought, because I really like it. Yeah, dude, it's worth it. This is called a deburring tool. You can frequently find them in like hardware or plumbing stores. They're usually used to clean up kind of sharp ends of pipe, but they work really well for cleaning out the lip on a coin ring or the inside cut edge of a coin ring. Really useful coin ring tools. And I actually use 2 different size blades. So I use this little bitty one and this big fat one. They just cut at slightly different angles, so I can slowly work away the edge I'm trying to get rid of without skipping and scratching up the inside. Yeah, they're pretty good, but man, when you change one, it cuts like butter. You put a new blade on one of these. I probably ought to. Okay, we'll change this blade right now and see how much better it is. So for now, I just kind of I save the shavings. Eventually I'll melt them down and make some cool stuff out of them, but for now I just kind of put them in Ziploc baggies. Nothing too fancy. We got our fresh deburring blade. I'm gonna change the big one too. I almost always wait too long to change these out. Save yours in a jar. See, I've got I got kiddos around the house, so we don't have a lot of glass. They tend to bump into and knock glass over. It would be nice to look at the silver through glass, but for now I just keep them in Ziploc bags. It's been working okay. Yeah, I like the small one a lot, especially for like $50 and quarters. And it's got a really nice angle on it. And you don't have as much like room for error with the blade since it's smaller. If you do end up scratching, it doesn't get as bad as the big blade does. Yeah, this is a fine silver sobriety prayer, Serenity prayer, sobriety, AA round. Yeah. Fine silver, ½ ounce. No, it's 999. Fine. What size? This is going to be a size 9. I actually prefer 90% silver. I really like constitutional silver. It's got a bit more toughness to it without like drastically reducing the silver shine. Like fine silver is definitely very pretty, but it's also pretty soft. So I prefer 90%. Holds up a little better. That's true, but it's pretty rare. I really haven't run into that many people that get the green finger. You have to be really, I don't know, it's weird. Green finger is a weird phenomenon. Some people it doesn't affect at all. Some people are highly sensitive to copper or reactive to it, I suppose. But I've never had an issue with it. Like this one right here is 90%. I wear it all the time and I don't have any discoloration or anything. But yeah, some people need fine silver, so that's understandable. I have a 22 karat gold quarter ounce American Eagle on my shop. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, you can work hard in it, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, it's not going to hurt you or anything. But some people just don't like having a green finger. Some people don't mind. I have found that applying clear fingernail polish tends to help a bit. But really, I just recommend going with 90%. Yeah, it's pretty variable from person to person. I learned almost everything about jewelry making from YouTube. So if you've got an internet connection, I would highly suggest just watching YouTube videos. It's pretty helpful. Oh, I see. So they want that accreditation, eh? Yeah, I would say try and put a coat of clear fingernail polish on it. See if that doesn't help. almost through it. Thank you guys for hanging out and watching. I know this isn't the most exciting part. But we're almost through it. That's what I've been doing for about 3.5 years. Just making my own stuff. I don't know, have you thought about opening your sales up? Maybe trying to sell on the internet, like outside of Germany? Might be worth a shot. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that's like. But that might be something you could try. If you guys haven't yet, I do invite you to go check out my website. There's a bunch of cool coin jewelry on there. Coin rings, quarters, half dollars, dollars. We're currently working on a 1/2 ounce fine silver sobriety token. Coming along really nicely. And if anybody has any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. A little smaller than we want it. Oh, I see. It's going to take you 3.5 years to go to school. I mean, if it's what you want to do, could be worth it. I mean, it's going to be hard no matter what you do. Selling jewelry ain't easy. But most people are going to be pissed off at how much it costs. If only they knew how much jewelry making tools cost. They might understand a little more. Almost. There we go. And the ones who do know what raw silver costs, they don't they don't understand like premium, or that, I don't know, like coins cost more than their melt value. It's wild. A lot of people hassle me about my prices. But I don't know. The people who actually buy from me don't complain at all. It's usually people who wouldn't even be interested in buying from me have a problem with my prices. It's a little funny. Yeah, that's what I think. I think my prices are spot on. So I don't let it get to me. I've been doing this for 3.5 years. I know what it costs in tools, time, materials to make my stuff. I know what it's worth. I'm going to be opening up custom orders at the end of the summer. So once school starts, if you can reach out to me around then, we can work on it. But during the summer, I'm not doing any custom orders. So currently, I think silver is about $25 an ounce. But let's say, for example, we'll just look at this over here. So this is a silver American Eagle, right? This is 1 ounce of fine silver. And when people look at spot price, they say, okay, so this should cost $25, right? But that's not what you're going to get it for. Some dealers will sell these up to $50. 35 plus shipping, close to 40 is pretty reasonable. You're going to have premium, you're going to have taxes, you're going to have shipping, Yeah, 40 to 55. And that's for something in, relatively decent condition. There's some stuff out there that's graded that can go up to, several $100 based on the grading. So I think people really have, misunderstand spot price, premium, silver. Yeah, even thousands, no doubt. So I've definitely learned a lot about silver working with coins, but I would say there's a lot to learn. 2442. Yeah. So I had somebody going off of spot price as far as like this. So I get these from Ampex. These, I think that's how you pronounce it. Pamex. I'm dyslexic, but whatever. These are 90% silver Texas quarters. When I get this was a full roll of 40. And the guy complaining was like, oh, you can get this for, $230 going off spot price. No, sir. If you can find a roll of 40, 90% silver state quarters for $230, I'll take that price all day. That's pretty much almost like $100 off. That premium is underestimated, let me tell you. Yeah, that red book is pretty handy. But it doesn't cover everything. Well, see, I don't even think they want them cheap. I don't even think they want my jewelry. They can't fathom that other people are willing to pay it. I think that's what it is. They don't understand that other people actually see value in what I make. And they do. I have customers. Pretty steady. But not everyone is my target market. And here on TikTok, I get a decent amount of exposure. So I have to deal with a lot of different types of people. And not everybody's interested or even understands why someone would want the things that I make. But it is what it is. There are our two fine silver Serenity rounds all finished up. Hell yeah. Yeah, everything I make is custom made for the customer. So not only that, I frequently, almost always, film the process, so you get to see it get made. It's made just for you. It's pretty specialized. I had somebody talking about how, I don't know what company it was, but this company has all these very expensive machines to make hammers, but they can sell hammers for $10 a piece, right? And he was like, why can't you sell your stuff for $10 a piece? And I'm like, dude, I am not a multi-million-dollar company. I'm one guy making these a day at a time. It's a whole different economy of scale. We're in different leagues, and I'm not making hammers, right? It's such a weird comparison. I should have just been like, well, go get you a ring from Tiffany and see how much that cost you, because that's pretty close to mass manufacturing of jewelry, and it ain't gonna be cheap, brother. We make everything from hammers to jewelry. Hell yeah. I'm not talking down on anybody who makes hammers. Plenty of respect to hammer makers out there. But even with that example, I was like, well, if you get a hammer handmade, you're not going to get it for $10. If you get a custom hammer made just for you to your specifications, it's going to be an expensive hammer. But I don't know. I've done a bunch of whining and complaining enough of that. Our rings are done. I'm gonna go get me a glass of water. I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. And if you haven't yet, make sure to hit that follow button so you don't lose me. How much are those? You can get these from Chris Navarro for I think 22. He's got them on his shop. If you're asking about the rounds, I sell the rings for 200. All right, guys, y'all have a great night. We'll catch you next time. Peace. Bye.